Hello everybody, and welcome back to Roads Yet Traveled. We are starting the new build. This is build 8. That's the number we're on. This is build 8. It came out a little while ago. We're in the rotation now, right? We're back to playing Roads Yet Traveled. I don't really remember too much. We just had or at least what happened in the last part, right? I think it was just we were hanging out with Marrowyn and trying to figure out what we're gonna do on our date. But I don't know. I could be wrong. So we'll just go forward. We did read this line last time, of course. We'll just hit continue, go to nighty night. He stands awkwardly before turning off the lights and rolling into bed. Following suit, I find myself caught staring at the ceiling. I'm suddenly not tired at all, and I think only now I realize how fast my heart was beating this whole time. Holding my hands to stop them from shaking, I take a deep breath and calm my nerves. I never thought I'd meet a man who'd want for nothing so literally. Eventually, somehow, I managed to close my eyes and let stillness wash over me. Day 18. Marrowyn, can you get the lights? Marrowyn, hello? The room is silent, as it seems like the bed across from me is empty. I hope this isn't another dream. Sitting up, I rub my eyes and take a look around. Yeah, it seems like I'm alone. Again. Did they head out without me? I know they were busy, but they could have at least left a message. My waking thoughts come to a halt as my eyes snap to my phone. Opening the monitor, I see a notification above the messaging app. Oh, look at that! Our screen is still cracked! And the Marrowyn icon's really cute. Good morning, Tucker. Rather, I hope it's still morning when you read this. I had to head out and prepare for a few things, so I hope you don't mind spending the day with Patri again. Not that he's particularly free either. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Maruk's assistant should be over to pick... Oh, wait, that's not that. This is still the text message, that's right. Maruk's assistant should be over to pick you up around the 10th mark, and I should be home in time for dinner. I'm excited for tomorrow. Hugs, Marrowyn. Oh my god, this man. Did he sign off on a text? And that's kind of cute, actually. Sighing, I stretch out my back. I put my phone down and stand up for the first time today. Damn, I slept like shit. And at least I didn't wander about again. None of that somnambulism crap. But why did I sleep so poorly then? Oh, right. My mind goes back to what happened last night and how I barely had time to process any of that. With heavy thoughts, I step into the shower and start to get ready for the day. As the water rolls over me, I can't help but watch endless streams of ideas wash down the drain. I have 1,000 things to say about what happened, and yet, when can I? Certainly not today, not over text. What would I even say? Hey, I know you went right back to work today, but have you had any thoughts about maybe making a decision for yourself? Shit. I see my hair's growing back too. I really hope they have a good barber around here. I doubt I could do a good job with a pair of scissors and a mirror. Void forgive me if they try to give me a bowl cut. Fuck. I don't even have time to worry about this shit. I need to be dressed. I need to be getting dressed. They really weren't kidding about this place, huh? It's just one thing after another. All cleaned up, I still have some time to loaf around until Tayu. Yeah, Tayu? Tayu? How is this pronounced, folks? I don't remember. Comes and nabs me for the day. Although instead of relaxing, I find myself pacing up and down our tiny room. I figured my head would be clear after rinsing off, but I can't stop worrying about all of the Soknust crap. That's what it says. I mean, even if I know what's coming, surely it won't just be dealt with after a day or so, right? Marrowyn's already working so hard, and I mean, he'd probably be working hard regardless, but still. This whole Sokna situation is my fault anyways, and... No, it isn't my fault. I gotta get that out of my head. I gently knocked the side of my head and lay down on the bed, staring at the ceiling. This sucks. I feel like 1,000 things are converging at once, and I'm not even at the eye of the storm. I really hope he isn't making a mistake taking a day off to waste into hanging with me. But maybe I should just call it off. Make sure that they have time to finish everything they need for the crew arriving. Yeah, maybe it's the best. Reaching for my phone, my hand falters at the words of Patri echo in my mind. I know I have to take care of him, but isn't that what I'm doing? Making sure that they don't fuck things up more for themselves, just by associating with me. Covering my eyes, I let out a groan as I roll back and forth, completely unsure of what to do. This is the worst. I know they need to take time off. Void, I've even told them such, but at such a crucial time? Surely it'd be better to take a break after a Sokna fucks off. These are words, right? No, this is for the best. They need this as much as I do. Anyway, it's not like I'm not looking forward to it. I definitely am. More so now that I had time to think about it, really. But the timing just feels bad. Besides the whole losing control of myself incident, everything seems like it was going, well, decently at least. I know the captain isn't worried, so hopefully it's just some random engineer coming to yell at Tyre. Not that he doesn't deserve it. Anyways, he said that he doubts they know I exist, so, like, surely my guardians wouldn't have to get involved, right? All of this just to make sure my roommate doesn't work himself to death, huh? Which, seems surprisingly hard considering his line of work. Maybe I'll have time to ask Patri about it. I'm sure he could give me some pointers. I know he's been dealing with this shit longer than I have. Sighing and rolling off the bed, I finish getting ready for the day, so I slip on my jacket and collect my things, only coming to a pause as I notice my notebook sticking out of my backpack. I've updated it a few times since getting out of the cell, but since running out of paper, I kind of lost interest. I'm not even sure how to record some of the stuff that's been happening here anyway. I wonder if my monitor has like a notes app or something. I'm sure that would be useful to... Oh, knocking. Who's knocking on the door? Is it the you? Oh, well, I guess this is it. Checking my monitor and noting that it is exactly the 10th mark, I can only scoff as I double-check my belongings and head for the door. There they are! Well, look at you! Oh, wow, that's loud in the levels. We'll turn that down a bit. Okay. Well, look at you. Aren't you clean up... What, ain't you clean up just right, huh? Oh, okay, what is... Okay. Last time I saw you, I was worried you'd just fall over and collapse. Now look at you. Doesn't she mean yesterday? I mean, that's like a time. I can't help but laugh, which I almost feel was her desired outcome after all. Well, we're off for today, huh? Boss man told me to take extra care to make sure you get right where you need to go. Precious cargo type stuff, you know? Did Maruk tell her? Not tell her? How can I? Oh, right, I almost forgot that she managed to give me her number. Sending her a quick message, she perks up as she pulls out her own monitor. Pharmacology? They got you on pills, huh? Well, probably for the best. They do wonders for Grumpy, you know. What? Let's be off. Unable to get word in edgewise, she quickly turns and starts marching away, leaving me to scramble as I go to lock the door and scurry behind. Barely managing to catch up, she doesn't even let me catch my breath, as she just continues talking at me. So, heard you got a job around here too, huh? It took me a while to land this gig, so I can't pretend like I'm not a little jealous. Hey, what they got you doing? You showing us how to make alien super weapons? Or maybe like mind control? And here I thought she stopped watching those old movies. Pulling out my monitor, I sent her a message, and I guess it wasn't what she wanted to see, as her muzzle twists into a confused and wholly unimpressed frown. An errand boy? You know, I guess it makes sense, but like... Really? You sure? I kind of figured it'd be something more. Well, I guess that kind of thing is useful around here. A lot more useful than I feel most days. Huh. Glad she bounces back pretty quickly. Our one-sided conversation continues as she cheerfully recites her schedule and goes about explaining how a tri-lift works, whatever that is. We pass the library and other familiar signs as scores of canines walk past us. Is that how that phrasing works? A score? Is that a gaggle? A flock? Scores of Karen walk past us. Karain? As the day is in full swing. It seems having a little extra muscle about really keeps some of them away, as only one approaches, but she only ends up asking Tayu for directions. I can get used to being ignored like this. So, Tiny? Huh? Are they really just having you walk about and live with the crew? I'm not sure what convinced Marrowyn to sign off on that. I think I know. Seems like a weird decision to me, but hey, who am I to judge? She laughs to herself as we turn a corner, only for her to perk up and proclaim, "Oh hey, we're close! Double time now, we can't be late." Before bolting off. Wait, what? I thought she was a mutt, not a fucking greyhound. Her tail wags as she watches me try to catch up, barely managing to run while not tripping over my oversized jacket. She brings her sprint down to a measured jog as I catch up, and we head down to the final stretch. So really, what are you doing over here, huh? I figured you'd go to work and with that big fella again today. I think Marrowyn said he was, well, in on whatever it is you do over there. So what, is this just some other stop? Oh, he's just another friend of mine. I'm cut off as I hear the sound of a security door opening, followed by a paced and understandably impatient steps. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, who are you? Security. Are you... yes, right. Marrowyn did say you were being escorted for the time being. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Verisun. And you are? Well, I've already told you, didn't I? What? Right, well, thank you for delivering Tugger here today. I can take things from here. You sure? He's Wiley? This one? Willy? Wiley? Is this Willy or Wiley? Are we a Willy boy? A Wiley boy? He's Wiley, this one. I think I can handle him. Thank you. Well, alright. You take care now, Tiny. Excuse me. I meant for, bye. She dashes off, waving to me as she goes. Patreon, on the other hand, doesn't look so pleased. I presume you know her. I nod and he just sighs. You seem to attract the weird ones, huh? Does that include you? Even with the language barrier, I can only assume what you just said. Well, shall we? Smiling, I nod as he leads us into the lab for the day. The doors open and I'm surprised to see a few Karen already milling about. I don't know why, but for some reason I expect this place to be empty again. I'd almost rather it be, as my entrance draws a few rogue glances. Patri ushers me over to a stool before taking a seat himself, slowly going over a chart while sipping something from a mug with his free paw. Let's see. What has you left me today? You know, I'm starting to think this is all a big joke between the two of you. Not giving me any time to prepare before having to reschedule my whole day to look after you. Not that I mind, of course, although having to happen once is strange, and twice. Well, Marrowyn was never all that funny, so surely this isn't an attempt at humor. And here I thought you could use the company. Very funny, I'm sure. But really, don't be upset if I have to step out, okay? I normally wouldn't, but I have my own things to work on today, so I don't think I can stay here the whole shift. If making sure you're safe is the only thing on the docket for the day, then staying here should be plenty fine. Now that being said, I do think we have some tests that we should run. If you're willing, of course. Tests? It's really not that interesting. I just need some more blood. Is blood. See how well you respond to different dietary supplements. That kind of thing. Oh, sure. Maybe then we can have some burgers. Do I want a burger? I shouldn't go out and get a burger. No. I do like burgers, but you know. He smiles and hops off the stool, heading over to pick some things. In the meantime, taking a look around, I notice the flow of the room has almost stopped entirely. Everything seems to have come to a halt as all of the Karens are... The Karanes? Is this Karanes? 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 Karens? Never did find out. Never did find out. Just people in the comments trying to convince me that Patri is pronounced Peter. That can't be right. Are standing almost motionless and just watching me. Maybe they aren't informed I'd be coming over. Once Patri returns, however, everything seems to go back to relative normality, as the crew slowly turns away, but it was unsettling to say the least. The procedure doesn't take long, as Patri is as deft and professional as always. Patting my back, he hops down again, taking the sample over to an assistant who starts prepping it before coming back, and pulling out his monitor. That's timely. Huh? I might have to leave sooner than I thought. There's something I need to sign for at one of the loading bays, and it seems like there's some kind of line forming or something. I haven't the slightest idea why, but I'm going to head over in case something happens. Just feel free to stay put for the rest of the shift, or until I get back. It shouldn't be long. I could get some food brought in for you. Nothing you haven't eaten before, so it should be fine, but if you wanted something while you waited, can you grab something for me? Yes, sir. Right, well, message me if you need anything. I shouldn't be long. And with a wave, he walks out. Sighing and scratching the back of my head, I take a moment to meet the gaze of the Karain staring at me. It's not all of them this time, but it is most of them. Counting them, I see 5 from here, with the possibility of more in the back. My heart starts kicking as a particularly large one walks over, only to skittishly put a tray on the desk next to me and scurry off to his desk. Oh man. When's the last time I was just around random Karen? A few days ago? And never like this. Nodding to the assistant, I lean over and grab the tray, inspecting its contents. It seems like a few random assortments of crackers and some other wrapped things. Patry did say these are only things I've had before, right? I mean, next to Marrowyn, I trust him implicitly with this kind of stuff, so he's probably right. Going to inspect it closer, I hear a short gasp coming from across the room, and... Oh, look! You owe me $20. Duh. He hasn't eaten it yet. That wasn't the deal. It was which he picked first, and not which one he ate. That's not what I said at all. You just weren't listening. Turning over my shoulder, I see two Karen working next to each other, squabbling about, well, me. So, do you think he'll still eat it, though? I mean, probably. Supposed to be smart, isn't he? I mean, yeah, sure, but even animals eat. Could have probably put something in front of him and he'd eat it. Don't talk so loud. He can understand you, you know. I thought it was just like the essentials or whatever. Were you even listening to how the director was talking to him? I don't think that was just random stuff. Some stuff. I heard that he can even talk with some of the other directors as well, you know? Yeah, I heard that too. Some guy in accounting was talking about it at lunch. Accounting? I didn't think accounting had a director. What? No. He heard it from someone in botany, who heard it from a security guard, who heard it from their coworker. I guess that makes sense. Fucking creepy, though, yeah? I heard someone saw him stalking the halls in the middle of the night, scared him half to death. Really? I heard that he basically tackled some poor guy from ecology, almost broke his tail. By the void. Are we sure it's okay to just have him sitting there, I mean? As he turns over his shoulder to catch a glimpse at me, it seems he's finally noticed that I've been watching him this whole time. His tail goes between his legs, and he coughs and walks off, the other quickly catching on as well and just looks away. Huh. Now they were as strangers, for they could never become acquainted. I hope not every day where Marrowyn is busy is like this. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna end the part here, so I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.